Hello Taurus, thanks for joining me today. This is your first quarter of the new year reading. This takes in January, February, and March of 2024. So let's take a look and see what's coming up for you for the next 3 months. Also, you may notice there's a couple links showing up here on the side of the screen, and those links are for the January forecast of 2024 and the yearly forecast. And that is broken down in that video month by month for your sign. So if you haven't seen those yet, go ahead and check those out after you watch this reading. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. I would appreciate that very much. And thank you all for the support that you've given me so far within this channel's life. All right, so let's see what's coming up here for Taurus. What's coming up here for Taurus, January, February, and March of 2024. All right, so for January, here you have Unexplained Wonder. For February, this is Gliding Through Currents. And then for March, you have Adrift in Shallow Water. Okay, so you have a 44 card for January, a 13 for February, and a 15 for March. Okay, so here you have Unexplained Wonder for January. This is magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Wow, that sounds really, really good. Okay, so Unexplained Wonder. Some magical blessing happening here in miracles. All your prayers are answered now. Let's see. Okay, so Three of Swords jumping out. So there's been some sort of mental anguish or emotional upset. Let's see. Here we have the Four of Swords and we have the Empress. There is some sort of healing within your thoughts, within your feelings. And this Empress to me feels like everything is going in the best possible direction. Things are turning out for you in the best possible way so far. Okay, so you got that Three of Swords, hurt, upset, healing, thinking, getting things straight within your mind with that Four of Swords. And then you have that fertility, that creative energy, that positivity, okay, happening with that Empress. So let's pull 3 cards. What else is showing here for this Unexplained Wonder? So some emotional happening that you've been going through here, I want to say is easing for you. And there's going to be more positivity happening. All right, so there's that 3 of Cups. We've got the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. I almost get a feeling like a black sheep of the family or something. Okay. It's a feeling of being accepted and treated equal. I want to say that you had been feeling like you were on the outside looking in. You were kind of left on your own. And this was in the past. But I feel like now things are shifting and changing, and you are the one that's, maybe it's your turn to be on top of the wheel, you know, that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's, you know, all of the good things in your life are now being paid back to you. And this is what this feels like. All of the positivity that you have shown others is now coming back to you. Okay, so that's for January. For February, here you have Gliding Through Currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. Okay, so this is Gliding Through the Currents. Let's see. Working with the flow here. Okay, 1 card. That is the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Cups. So there is some sort of upset, I want to say, that could be happening for you in February. But to me, it feels like there is there's harmony. You're finding harmony. It kind of feels like you're going to work yourself out of it. Maybe you'll be putting in more hours at work, or you're working on some project at home. Like you're keeping your mind busy by keeping your hands busy. Okay? And it feels like whatever this sadness or upset has been, it feels like things are going to mend themselves. It's not like you're ignoring it. That's not what you're doing. But you're trying hard to just keep your mind busy so that you're not constantly thinking about it. The work and the busyness is a break from this hurt or this sadness that you've been dealing with. Okay, it's kind of like a coping mechanism, and I feel here like it's going to make things a lot easier. And through all of this busyness, this the work or the crafts or whatever it is that you're working on, I think it's absolutely a healing time as well, and you're not really realizing that, because in a sense you are thinking about this, but you're not so focused on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're not continually thinking of this, and it's not so heavy on you all the time. It crosses your mind, but you're letting it flow, and I feel here like you're healing through that. It's almost like there's light conversation going on within your mind, you know. All right, let's see. Let's pull some more cards and see what else is going on here. Okay, so here we have the Moon, we have the Star, and we have the Knight of Cups. I feel here like because of this healing, you're healing, but you're not even realizing it. Okay, like I said, you got the Moon and the Star showing there. So you've got something that's been shadowed with this Moon card, this upset, but it's also talking about using your intuition as well. And that's when the intuition is really felt, is when you're open to it. And when you're open to it, chances are your mind is not on like expecting every little thing to be a synchronicity or a sign of some sort. You're busy doing your own thing, and then it's just kind of like this intuition, this message comes through, and that's how you're healing through this negative situation that you're dealing with. Okay, so healing through intuition. This Knight of Cups, I want to say that you're going to start feeling a lot happier as the month of February goes on. There's like a lighthearted energy happening for you, and this could be around Valentine's Day, okay, about the middle of the month. I think the energy shift, you're going to start noticing that. Okay, so that's nice. All right, so now let's see for March. This is Adrift in Shallow Water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Okay, so this is Adrift in Shallow Water. So here we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. I want to say you've been waiting on some sort of information or waiting for that hit of insight in March. I feel like someone is going to say something to you, like it's going to come across as very matter of fact. Could be through a tarot reading, could be a personal conversation with another person, could be something you hear on the television or on the radio, but it feels like it's just it's not a joking conversation. It just feels like very matter of fact, point blank. This is your facts, and you're like, wow, yes, that's the answer to my problem, or something along that line. Okay. Yeah, it's like someone helps you here, and you don't, or they don't even realize that they're helping you. It could be like a podcast or something that you're listening to. So let's see. Something ends an old way of thinking. Something comes out here. Yeah, and you just perceive the situation differently. And it just feels like it makes sense to you now. You don't feel like you're left in the lurch or left out in the dark. Okay, so then 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is going to put an end to searching for an answer. There's a conversation that comes in. I feel it more as like, I feel it more like a podcast or someone talking to another person, and whatever this matter of fact sentence is, it really resonates with you. And like I say, this helps you perceive whatever your situation is differently. It's a whole new understanding. Okay. So, and yeah, like you're getting tired as the month goes on, that you're not going to understand this. Like something is keeping you from understanding. It's like a lot of confusion that you're going through. Your perceptions need to change. And I want to say, as the month goes on in March, there's this person that says something that just, yeah, kind of takes you back. And it's like, oh my gosh, yes, absolutely, that's what that is. Okay, so let's see. 3 cards here, just as an overall message. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah, so I want to say here, the second week or into the 3rd week of March, this anxiety, this upset that you've been feeling is going to come to an end, okay? It's going to come to an end. And that's because you're perceiving the situation differently than you had been. Something is driving you crazy. Something is just like you've had about all you can handle of it. And once this piece of information comes in, it's like, oh my God, now I understand why it kept bothering me so much. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Taurus, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Again, don't forget to check out the videos that I had posted up here. Okay. Those links are at the first part of the video, and you can also check out these videos here as well. So, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.